What's the deal, my people? You know it is the Don Tony Teflon, and I'm back at you another one, and this one is Dexter Episode 5 Preview Trailer Breakdown. We will go through everything that we see in this trailer. I will give you my thoughts, my opinions, my theories, and predictions on what I think is going to happen in this episode. First, I would just like to thank everybody who's been liking the videos, getting me to the 500 gold. Let's keep going, and everyone who chose to subscribe to the channel. If you like Dexter and all things Dexter, this is the place for you. Alright, let's do it.
You're like a goddamn horror movie villain.
There certainly are some similarities.
The tease starts off with Dexter and Harrison. We seen at the end of last episode that Dexter was stopping Harrison from turning himself in to the NYPD, and he is successful in doing so. And Harrison's line, "You're like a goddamn horror movie villain." I mean, he definitely is. There's no doubt about it. Again, when we looked at Prater's vault last time, I think what they were trying to show us in there is that even though we like Dexter and we think Dexter is a great guy, great character for us as fans, in the end, he is no different than all the serial killers that we see inside of those vaults, and all those people are monsters. In the end, it comes down to, will Harrison accept him for who he is and love him for who he is? And I don't know if he's actually going to love him, but I think he's going to accept him, because Harrison doesn't really have much. He's homeless, he's sleeping around, his girlfriend now has dissed him and stuff. So, you know, listen, I think that it's going to be him and Dexter from here on out, and he's going to need Dexter's help to deal with this cop.
What makes you think I even want you in my life?
I know about Ryan Foster.
I'm talking about collaborating on a kill.
So Harrison says, "What makes you think I even want you in my life?" And Dexter tells him, "I know about what happened to Ryan." Again, Dexter's the only one who's going to be able to save him, and he's got the help for him. He's got money. So who else is Harrison going to turn to in this situation? Doesn't want to spend the rest of his life, or a good part of it, in jail. But then they keep showing us once again him with the watch. Now they're trying to portray this as some type of guilt of Harrison, and he's carrying this watch around because he's guilty about what he did. But I think it's the exact opposite. I think Harrison loves this watch. I think Harrison feels the urge when he has this watch, like this is his first trophy. We have heard the other serial killers all give their explanation for this event.
And what happens next is inevitable.
Inevitable?
Because I can't stop it. I feel the pressure rise, it becomes so intense. It's dizzying, unstoppable.
I know the feeling.
I call it the itch.
The need.
The great yearning.
The urge.
This, to me, is what Harrison is dealing with, but these serial killers all have made a name for it. They all understand it because they've been through it so many times. This is his first time going through it, and he doesn't know exactly how to react. Again, I think this is a trophy. We've seen Leon Prater's trophy room, and we also get in the same episode the importance of keeping trophies.
Why do you keep the skins?
I like looking at them. When that pressure starts building, they calm me. If I didn't have my skins, I'd have killed a lot more often. Got sloppy, got caught. Damn. I'm gonna miss them.
So when we look at that last episode, it was about trophies and the importance of trophies and the meaning of these trophies. And Dexter's girlfriend even showed him her trophy box. So when it all comes together, this is going to be Harrison's trophy, this watch. If this was not the case, then why doesn't he just throw it away? Put it in the garbage, get rid of it. He shouldn't have it on him anyway. It's just evidence, right? So I think that it's a situation here that this is his trophy and he's trying to fight it off, and he's upset with himself that he cares about it so much. Lady Vengeance then asks Dexter to do a double kill, a double murder together. Hence the title, Murder Horny. He's probably horny, and she is ready to murder. And she's just not murdering people. You can see that her instruments are torture devices, that she's going to torture these people a whole lot before she just takes them out. And will that be too much for Dexter, even though he has a code and he thinks she does? But it seems like it's going to be a little bit too much. And the guy she takes out here seems like she hits him with a wine bottle. So she might do the seductive thing, make this guy think that she's into him, and then out of nowhere she smacks him in the face with the wine bottle. You know, wine does hold a particular sweet place in her heart, and then she gets him unconscious, and then she starts the torture.
On a kill.
Maybe I'll tell Mia who I really am. Or maybe she'll tell Prater you're the Bay Harbor Butcher.
There's a problem.
I hired you to make problems go away. Did I make a mistake?
A lot happens in this little bit, so let's try to go through it all. First, we see Dexter preparing for the kill. He's trying to take out his stuff that he knocks people out with, but I'm sure that that's not the way it's gonna go. That's gonna be his plan to use it, but she's just going to knock the guy out with the bottle most likely, and that's how she's gonna get him to be unconscious. But the murder, double murder, must go successful, because now he's talking to Harry, telling him he wants to tell her the truth. So we gotta assume that not only does he kill with her, he also has sex with her, and this is what gets him so open for the whole situation. Now, Harry did warn him before that maybe they wanted to kill together. That was his exact words, and Harry was right that that's something that she wanted to do. But Dexter then is just like, he wants to confess to her. He wants to tell her who he really is. And Harry's like, if you do that, she might tell Prater. But why would she tell Prater in the end? How does that benefit her telling Prater if she really likes him? So we'll see if Dexter actually goes through with it. After this, we see Dexter on the police board along with his son. So is this the end of Dexter? And this is the old shot that we just seen him get last year. So are the pieces coming together for Claudette? Is she figuring out that Dexter is the Bay Harbor Butcher? And if she's putting these pieces together, then it's gonna spell doom for him. But in the end, I do not believe that there is enough evidence, enough proof to convict both of them of these crimes. They may know that they did it, but I don't believe they could convict them. And the next one is very interesting, because we see Charlie in what looks like some form of jail cell, because you can see the bars from behind. Does she have a contact that is inside of the police force? And that is where she is going to talk to. Again, he said he got those slides from someone in the FBI. So it's a good chance that maybe she worked for one of these departments before she started working for Prater, and that's why she has all these connections. And it seems that she's saying that she made a mistake, that there was a mistake made, and that could be Dexter being allowed to their dinner. And he's like, I thought you made problems, go away. And that would be her job, to take out Dexter, figure this whole thing out, take out Dexter, and make that problem all go away. And that's what it seems like. Now, if this is the case, then we can say that Prater had no idea from the beginning that Dexter was the Bay Harbor Butcher. Now, there is proof pointing both ways, that he could know or he couldn't know. In the trailer, they're saying that he did not know. You would have to believe a whole lot of things in order to make it fit that he did know. You would have to believe that he knew that Dexter was going to kill this guy and find the stash, make a thumbprint to be used in this scanner. That is what you would have to believe to say that Prater knew the whole time. He would have had to go through all that. That's a lot for me. That's a lot of hoops to jump through. So I think it's easier just to say he did not know. But I do understand why people think he did know. Also, it looks like he has a mouse in his hand and he's viewing some type of videotape. Now, what is this videotape? Where is it from? Is it from the house? Is it that? Is it from something that we see inside of the cell phone that he had a bug planted in there? We have to see what it is, but it's something on this videotape is going to be very telling, and I think is going to give away everything. I'll make a video about how I believe Dexter gets bagged up in the end of this whole situation and what's going to lead people to this fact. I'll try to get that out for you tomorrow, but you let me know in the comment section. If I missed something, please let me know. Please thumbs up the video, and as always, if you like the video, thumbs up it, spread it across the realm. Peace and stay sexy.